Hello and welcome. This is your Funky Yonky with a Let's Play Jade Empire Special Edition, episode 69, dude. In this one, we are going to be dressing up in drag and performing a play.
Have you read the script? Do you feel one with Lady 14 Flowers yet?
Kinky. I'm ready. Let's get the show on the road.
That's the spirit. Let's get you into the back and costumed up, Lady 14 Flowers.
Watch closely. We shall see if the informant was accurate.
Ooh, more incentive to fuck with things.
Imagine condemning the Jade Empire at its heart. The fools.
All of heaven's blessings guide him, but sagacious Tien has been absent from the palace for such a time. His conquests of the northern kingdoms have kept his light from us. All the scattered kingdoms have seen the light of his rule, and our emperor's advisors grow in number. The arable lands to the south, all the way to the useless jungles, which were left as nothing for the Monkey King, are fused into the mighty Jade Empire.
Monkey King. Wow.
To the east, sagacious Tien has spread his light to the very waters themselves, and lo, to the west he found enlightenment among the hills of the 6 holy scrolls. But what word from the wastes of the horse lords? Aha!
Wow, I seem
What
to
is
have
this?
shrunk.
White is Lady 14 Flowers. We can only hope she brings word. My dearest Lady 14 Flowers, under what banner does your entourage travel today?
White banners fly.
Peace in the north? Could this be? Have all the horse lords been subjugated so easily? Heaven smiles upon the empire today. Your arrival here is certainly welcome, as your kingdom is one of the most recent to join the Jade Empire. We have had word that the hostilities have ceased. Tell me, most gracious lady, when was this momentous decision reached?
There we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Tien's decision was made over the midday meal. The Flower Guardians would allow nothing else.
Of course, for the Flower Guardians seek always to cloud the Emperor's thoughts. But our most exalted Emperor saw through them, I'm sure. We can only hope that the Emperors of the future will know better than to trust flowers plucked by the hand of death itself.
Wow, they're really asking for trouble.
And tell me, most gracious madam, when the final blow was struck, where was our noble leader? Deep in the wastes of the north?
Where is it?
He stood at the edge of a vast plain, the ground covered in snow.
Surely you mean the far edge, the horse lord camps broken behind him. There's been nothing but the gentle drafts of spring here in the Imperial City for weeks. With such a chill in the air, was this some time ago?
The Flower Guardians may blossom, but the warmth of spring can hide an icy heart.
Ah, yes. For while things can seem warm, ice can lock away all that warmth from the people's hearts. And the sun becomes locked away where none can see its warming face. It seems to me that some part of your story remains untold. Do my questions block the truth? Tell me this, if nothing else, good lady. When the cry for peace rose up, who was it that our great emperor turned to?
He turned to the heavens themselves, as they had already turned to him.
The heavens had turned to him? These words, are they riddles? Wait, what word is this from the front? The Emperor sends word of his return. The horse lords are unconquered, but our forces were undefeatable. What happened to cease the expansion of the Empire, dear lady?
A shooting star traced the border of our lands.
A celestial event, most auspicious. And so, our most noble Emperor saw a sign from the heavens. Our mighty armies poised to crush the Horse Lords and stretch the Empire to the ends of the earth, but we stopped. For now, even I see that there are limits to ambition, and overreaching those limits invites nothing but disaster. All praise the Emperor, for his wisdom is infinite. My lady, you have my deepest thanks for bringing this news to us. I shall inform the court immediately.
Oh, that was
Our
slight.
informant was correct. Gather the others. These traitors will be lucky if they live to see the wall.
You there, Lady 14 Flowers. The crowd loved it. Fantastic performance. You managed to hit every line perfectly.
At least we know you'll have something to fall back on if our other endeavors fail.
Our sponsor will be ecstatic that you worked his revisions in so effortlessly. It sounded a bit harsh, but I'm sure it will be fine. I believe I owe you an actor's fee. Enjoy. I'm glad you were here to fill in. We would have sunk faster than a bottomless boat without a solid Lady 14 Flowers on hand.
It was barely worth my time.
You guild actors are all the same. Never happy. Oh well, you're lost. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have things I must attend to.
Like being shipped to the wall. So, we got 1,000 experience and a grand. It's fun being evil. So let's go see what Incisive Chorus has to say now that we butchered his play.
Had your, moment, did you?
I can't believe I agreed to help you.
I can't believe that performance. Disgraceful. Had you followed the original script, it would have been a masterpiece. But you mangled it.
Listen, Inkstain, you will honor your commitments.
Had you honored yours, of course. You promised that you would perform my play, not that bastardized version. Frankly, I'm surprised they made that many changes. I know my own work, and I'd have let that performance slide had you flubbed only one of the important lines. But that was terrible. The worst part is that the commoners loved it. I'm sure it'll run for many turnings of the moon as their boorish faces laugh and laugh. It'll make vast amounts of silver, each coin falling like a weight upon my heart.
Bastard ran off before I could kill him for not paying me. Okay. Oh, is that a jar to break? Sweet. Flawed Scholar Gem, 29 silver, but who's this guy? He's actually named Beggar Song. I got a bit of time to kill. What's up?
I greet you, sir. I wonder if you might have some silver to spare.
But your clothes are expensive and you speak like a noble.
I come from a very wealthy family. As such, I have a certain lifestyle to maintain. Parties, female admirers, lots of wine. You understand.
That doesn't explain why you're begging.
I have to have an income, don't I? My father looked at my considerable expenses and told me to get my own silver.
Did you ever consider getting a job?
But I am a noble. The shame of manual labor or the stink of trade must not be allowed to touch me.
But there's no shame in begging?
How could there be shame? You've got it and I want it. Should I steal it? Never. Simply ask like a civilized soul, I say.
What a load of refuse.
I read all the greatest philosophers and consulted with wise men before reaching this decision. I assure you the philosophical underpinnings are quite sound. Wisdom is only gained by experience, wine, women, and song, as it were. But a life of revel with no reflection still does not lead to true wisdom. One must ponder, one must daydream. Even if I could bear the shame of sullying my hands with work, when would I think? How could I grow wise?
So you're begging in order to pay for drunken debauchery, all in the service of becoming truly wise.
Well, it loses some of the subtlety when you put it that way. But yes.
I've heard enough. I must go.
If you feel more generous later, I will be here.
Wow. A rich man begging because he's too lazy to work? I don't know. Lazy might not even be the right word there. I don't know. But we're going to end it here. This has been your Funky Honky with Let's Play Jade Empire Special Edition. Stay tuned for episode 70 where we will go into the Hostel, and I hope that you will see me next time.